Hello and welcome to this one video. I'm not poking you, I'm just perfecto. You stay where you are. Thank you so much for joining this one video. We are going to have a conversation on the CAC method of core business game plan in this one video. Now, thank you so much for joining in this one video, and this one video is going to be a really interesting one for you because this is one of the places where I go in talking about three different things. The three CAC, the three different things that is going to be the pillars of how you do things, the basics of how can you build the business. What are the three fundamental things that you need to be having in the mind? So I was just scripting it out and I was like, not 3, 4. So this is not, no, the fourth point kind of missed out. The fourth point is the bonus for you. I did not, this is CACR method. The R is for you, the bonus part of it. CACR. I'm going to change the name right now of this headline so that I don't forget later on, because I did forget about this one. The CACR method for core business game plan. Thank you so much for joining in. This is what happens, when you are coaching, when you're teaching, when you are in your peak state of doing something, the performance part of it, you generate ideas as you go along. So we are going to talk about 4 methods of core business game plan, the business that you're going to build and stuff like that. Thank you so much for joining this community. We are going to first start talking about what's like first and foremost thing. This is something that I've recently, like 3 days back, I kind of realized is one of the core fundamental things one need to be having when you are starting off a business, doing a business, growing a business skill in any part of the whole journey. The definition of business should be always on the front of your mind, not the back of your mind. What's the definition of it? You buy for 2, sell for 3. You buy for 2 rupees, sell for 3 rupees. You buy for 200 rupees, sell for 300 rupees. There has to be an element of profit all the time is equals to cash flow. If we forget, or we don't even forget about cash flow, because we have like 27 ways of generating money and like 21 ways of generating income through multiple streams of income in like 6 months. That's like the baseline of it, but that kind of subtly goes from front to back. We always have the goal of making money, but then it kind of fades away over a period of time, and keep on thinking of, okay, I'm going to have the community and then make money. I'm going to have the community and then make money. What happens is we are missing on the first thing. First step over here, the first point is the C. Finding and creating ways of cash flow. When you are starting off in your entrepreneurship journey, the first thing is like, either you have left the job and you have come here, or you're already doing the job and you're working on it, but you don't have permission to start a job because you're already working on it. You're working in the job, or you have left, or you have finished your graduation, post-graduation, whatever that is, and you are starting to get the job. You can start a business, and you might be in so many categories of your life, phases of your life, and you want to start the job. You want to start the business part of the world. You want to enter this part of it. But then when you start over here, what is happening is either you run out of savings, they are drained off, or you don't even have money to do something. So how can your expertise, skill sets can start making that? I'm not talking about you making money, but then how can your skill sets start to make money? With 2 different things. Though it's one and the same, but then if you actually put into perspective, your skills are what is going to make you money. It's not you who are going to make money, it's the skill sets. So what are the skills that you need to be acquiring to generate that cash flow? It's a superpower in general. It's superpower. So you are different, your superpower is like, you and your superpower are 2 different things, though they're the same thing, but then they're 2 different things. It's like this. It has to get in alignment, then it becomes not even 1, it becomes 2. Again, it's like, stop thinking about it. So finding and creating ways of generating cash flow, one of the, like, never forget, you are starting off your journey, you are in the mid of your journey, you're in the scaling, growing, diversifying, whatever phase of the journey is, like, always think about, okay, how can I generate cash flow? You might not be necessarily needing cash flow this month, but if you actually put into work and make money today, tomorrow you're going to be needing that money. So always remember this one part of it, cash flow. I started my business, burned all the money. I relaunched my business after 3 years, and I thought I'm going to make money. But then by the time I ran ads and the tool cost was going on, again with 3 years of experience, I thought I was already with financial part of it, and then I suddenly ran out of money, the cash flow, because 3 months prior to the launch, I completely stopped focusing on the cash flow before the launch. Before building the Academy of Art Scientists, I stopped. Okay, I'm going to build digital assets for the community so that when they come, they are ready to consume what this is. Now I start focusing on the cash flow part of it. So when I went again to relaunch of it, I launched it. I had savings, and then that savings just went away over like period of 2 weeks. And again, I was like on square zero. It was like, okay, I need to start working on, and that literally, that one part of not having the proper cash flow on a recurring basis choked the whole business. It choked the inflow of the members in the Academy of Art Scientists. Like, it literally choked. So always remember, having cash flow, multiple ways of you can have cash flow is like do one-to-ones with people, create short courses, mini courses or long version courses so that you can automate a lot of things, have group masterminds so that you can charge people money, get people inside a small little group. You can charge like 100 rupees, you can charge like 1,000 rupees, you can charge like 10,000 rupees based on your experience, skills and stuff like that. Or you can also be there for people. Okay, I'm going to help you out in this journey, but then you have to pay me so that I can hold you accountable for it. So anyway, you just think about, okay, how can I be generating cash flow at this point in time? Think about it, make a list of things, and how can you, at wherever you are inside the journey, how can you start bringing that cash flow? For point number one. Point number two is the A part of it. A. So now A on a longer version. The second part is creating digital assets. We spoke about cash flow. Cash flow is one part of it. End of story. The second part of the whole business game plan is how can you be creating digital assets? Someone asks you a question, you answer back the question, and then what you answered it, you create a video out of it, you create a blog out of it. I would suggest go create a video out of it because it's more easier for you to record it, edit it and publish it than writing a blog, editing it, putting headlines, commas, grammar, stuff like that. It's just a long process for me. When you start creating videos, it becomes more easier for the way you communicate becomes easier because now you are able to flow with words and expressions, and we're living in the times when the video is the way to consume a lot of things and to learn a lot of things. So anyway, talking about videos, when you answer that one question in the form of video, you already answered it. You create a content out of it, a video out of it, just what 2 tips you gave that person. But that's all we need. Create a video out of it. So what will happen is that similar question will and shall be question will have people, a lot of people are going to have the similar question. So when they now ask you, you're going to say to them, okay, what's that video I've already created? So now you have just automated that one question. People ask you 4 questions, create 4 videos out of it. Now when someone else asks you about that, I've got already video out of it. That's one reason that I've been creating videos so much on this channel is like a lot of questions people have been asking me for last 2 years, and I decided, okay, now let me start creating videos out of it so that I can do different things when the same question has been repeated. Okay, you can watch this one. I've got created for you this one, and it's in step-by-step process as well. So that's like you can start creating digital assets. I did not mention specifically you're not creating content out of it. Content is different. Assets are different. You're creating assets. We are in the business part of it. We are not creating content which goes viral. We are not creating content which is for entertainment purposes. The entertainment part is part and parcel of the case, like you crack a silly joke, you make fun of you, you make fun of it. That's like a part of it, like just 0.1% of it. But when you think about it, when you actually look into it, people and members are coming to you, watching you, learning from you to grow, to learn from you, not get internet, like 2 different things. So we are creating assets which are going to stay for a very long time, and no matter how many times people ask one question, you're going to send them that one. It's like, okay, I've created that blog, I've created that podcast, I've created that video, that they can consume that. Okay, you are creating assets over here, answering problems, solving problems through assets, through videos. You can create free videos, you can create paid videos. Now if you want to have like, if you want to have cash flow on it, okay, create like 2 videos a day for like next 30 days. You're going to create 60 videos a month. When you create 60 videos a month, okay, put a pattern to it. Okay, what do people need exactly on a priority basis, and then put them into a pattern of 10, 15, 20 videos. Now you've already got 60 videos. Few might be relevant, few might be irrelevant, few might be on a priority basis. Put them into list, and it's like put a price to it. Like, if you want to learn these steps, I've got like 3 hours of content for you. Go enjoy. Cash flow on it. The third The third method of the core business game plan, third step in a way, not method, third pillar in a way, the fundamental part of it is creating community, not just the course. I kind of started looking at noticing people is like people started to create courses and courses and courses and courses and started selling courses and courses, and it's not just the course. You go to IKEA and, for example, you buy furniture. That furniture is the course. Everything else is going to be the different things of it. You are building a community. The course is 2% of it. The way you deliver is 2% of it. The accountability you're going to have inside the community is going to be 2%. The members you have inside the community is going to be 2% of it. All the benefits that you're going to give to people, like the accountability, the momentum, the networking, the group, the private groups that you've got, the special offers that you've got, the different levels of people, you're going to give them exposure, let them operate, let them network, let them build. You are creating a community. It's not just course, is just 2% of the whole thing. That is one thing that you have automated, but then community on the whole level is different. When you think of it, like the school that you went, like the college, the universities that you went, when you've been a part of, maybe you taught there, maybe you're a teacher there, maybe you're a student. Then we all had an experience of being a student over there, right? So think of it in that example, that field, like people enroll into your school. Not just commerce. Commerce is like 11th grade, 12th grade. But when you get inside the school, you get to meet friends, you get to make friends, you get to play games, you get to play basketball, cricket, badminton, volleyball, so many things. You've got like swimming things, you've got like monthly excursions, picnics, medical room, prayer hall, auditorium, events, extracurricular activities, 1,000 things that's going within the boundary of school. You are building a school. That's the community part of it. I should stop saying community and start saying school, because I think that's more diluted version of when I say community is like words like it looks so big, and when we talk about school it becomes more easy. I think yes, I should start using the terminology. So creating school, not just the course. Okay, so that we can grow and learn together. We can learn and grow together. The fourth and the final part of it is the R, delivering results. When someone wants to be a student, one of the reasons, the credibility, and the second reason is they trust you. They want to get results. Now, if I come and become your student because you're so great at calligraphy, one intention that I have in my mind, that you are going to teach me so much into calligraphy that I am going to write so smooth when it comes to calligraphy. I'm going to love writing calligraphy because I'm going to be the best because I've learned from you. That is result. You have to promise, and what you promise you have to also deliver. So how do you deliver results is CAC method. Cash flow has to be always on the top of mind. How can you add value through assets? Third one, how can you bring me inside your community so that when you club all these three together, you are going to give me results. So that is the CAC is equals to result. Course, cash flow, assets, community. I'm going to probably not change the name, but then for you it's going to be, for you since you're watching it all the way till, it's CASR. C, cash flow, assets, school, and results. That brings to the conclusion of this one video. Thank you so much for making this video me and the topic of part of your day. I hope you have learned so much. Share your comments below, share your feedback. I would love to have feedback, whether it was a great video or bad video, so that I just have feedback. Thanks so much, and may peace and blessings be upon you. The next video I'm going to record is 4 pillars of being a dynamic introvert entrepreneur. I'm on the pursuit of being dynamic introvert entrepreneur. I've kind of listed on 4 pillars that is going to make you the dynamic introvert entrepreneur, because we are introverts and we want to be entrepreneurs. Why not add the cool name before it that's dynamic? And we are going to talk about that in the next video. Thank you so much for making this video part of your day. I'm going to see you in another exciting 4 pillars of being dynamic. Who doesn't want to search for dynamic? You will be able to reach this video. Thank you so much. I'm going to see you there.